I think I accidentally just hit the stop streaming button because my cursor was over it. Um, did that happen just as soon as I jumped out?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
I think
immediately.
my fault. Um,
I started yelling. I started talking in the chat to try and make sure that people stayed.
Sorry, that was my fault. I think I just hit the stop streaming button. Everybody, gonna take a while to get YouTube back because it's a separate stream now. But
Oh man.
my
Yeah, it's like
apologies
got
to
to
YouTube.
it's got to start it over at like the timer started over. Has us at 35,000 even.
Yes. So let me tweet out really quick. Oops. YouTube.com/@pride.
I was worried I didn't want anyone to go anywhere. I'm glad you guys were sticking that out.
All right. Tweets out. My fault, everybody. It's 14 hours starts over, right? No, absolutely not.
Our first guest will be Rich in 2 hours.
That's right. Just run it back. Okay, so what happened after
Nothing.
I accidentally closed stream?
You stepped away. I said
That's so
so, and then the stream died, and then I started chanting in the chat and said, "Please don't go anywhere."
Ken Fletcher donated $622. Says, "Here's to reaching your goal tonight. Can't thank you guys enough for the work you do. Packers 2022 got me hooked on this, and I wish I'd discovered this community sooner. It's simply the best." If 2022 Packers got you hooked, I owe a lot to that man right there because he was cutting the best promos I've ever seen. And man, that was we just got done talking about how incredible of a night that was, not just for the football that we all got to watch, but the after party that we had on this stream. Just the good vibes. It's so rare that you take those kind of good vibes into the off season, right? There's usually only one team that gets to take those vibes into the off season.
Yeah.
And we got to be among them because of, I mean, that season was so much more than expectations. Certainly with the way that season started, you couldn't imagine a better. I mean, you could barely imagine a better finish. Obviously, if Baker Mayfield doesn't crap the bed for the Rams earlier in that day.
Yeah.
Maybe something incredible would have happened after that, but I don't. I'm never gonna forget that night. I don't think ever. Because it was so cool, and Mina for stopping by and all that stuff was pretty crazy and incredible. And I was just saying, like it feels like the lines just keep upping the intensity, upping the excitement, because last year was obviously magical on a whole different level, and this year is breaking 90-year records. So we're spoiled. The last 2 years of Lions fandom, I don't think I would trade it for any other sports team.
No.
That includes teams that have won championships. That includes the Chiefs. That includes other teams in other sports that have probably won things. I'd give Michigan's national title away. I know that's sacrilege to say on a day they beat Ohio State, but
dude, do you remember just Michigan wins the title, and then the Lions have the playoff game,
and it's over.
5 days
no one
later,
remembers.
and no one cared. Like it was,
no
it
one
was
cares about
already.
Michigan.
Everyone was like, "Okay, cool."
The parade was a blip on the sports radar in Michigan.
Crazy that but that's what. That's the power that this Lions team possesses. Like when they eventually win it all, it's the town will explode.
Yep.
It will be
that. Yeah. A down Woodward is just going to be a sight to see. And I can picture it, man. Like I can see it already. And let's be honest, it might be 3 months away.
Yeah. Look, it'd be one thing if it was if we were like a lot of the fan bases, namely the ones in the NFC North, that were like, our team's great. And then the national audience was like, slow down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even the national people are like, this team is scary. And
I mean, literally, when's the last time this team was won in any power rankings? Ever?
no,
I don't know. If
no,
ever.
the only team, the highest I can remember them ever going was 2 back in 2014 when they
Yeah.
went, or was it 14 when they went off to like that 5-0 start,
Right.
and they were up to like 2 in that
Yeah.
in the rankings that year.
But the one thing
It
that
might not have been 14, but
they've
16
never
maybe.
done, which if I haven't checked this week, but I'm assuming is still true. Maybe it's not true now, but like Super Bowl favorites. They were Super Bowl favorites for at least a week. Maybe the injuries have knocked them down, but I mean
They're gonna break Vegas. Vegas is gonna pay out the butt.
I'll tell you what, like that story last week that was like Vegas saying like, "Oh, we really don't want the Lions to win the Super Bowl." That's the last thing this Lions fan base needed to hear is
I
that
know.
Vegas is rooting against the Lions, like openly rooting against the Lions, because now the conspiracy theories have already started.
Yeah. I think we got another donation.
We sure did. We got 2, in fact. Antonio A, $250, says proud to be a follower of great journalists and better people. Thank you, Antonio. That's very, very kind of you to say. And then Kyle P, $50 donation, says best podcast ever. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate you, Kyle. Thank you for the $50. We are up to 35,400, I think, because I believe this is still 100 behind. I think I figured out what happened. So this total is for my team or my page. For all of Pride of Detroit, it's 30. There was a $100 donation for that somehow got put under the Pride of Detroit campaign and not my campaign, which is weird because there isn't anyone else under Pride of Detroit. There's not like a separate Pride. But either way, whatever. From now on, I guess the total is 100 more than that. But yeah, I mean, listen, we already passed the goal that I was searching for this stream. If we want to push it, even better. If we can get to 40K tonight, that will guarantee that we outdo last year's numbers because we have 3,000 waiting in the bank from the auction. So if we want to try to push that tonight, I mean, really all we have to do is get to 38 on that total. I know we're at 11 minutes at this point, and that's a lot to ask. So I'm not going to force it on you. I'm not going to twist the knife here. But I will say that would also be pretty freaking cool.
Look, I got till my beer's gone, so I'm all right. One's down. One down.
There you
I
go.
got the second one over here. Inside the division champs.
There you go. I love that. I'm
Morgan.
drinking water.
Morgan got that from me.
Still trying to wash away the everything that I've put in my body today. So, we started out with some dog treats. We've gone to wasabi and Vegemite and mustard. I did have one big burrito, big half of burrito. That was the one nice part of the day. Somehow I escaped. I'd say somehow I escaped having to eat any beans, and now I'm realizing I'm also due 3 spins on the wheel of pain.
It's all right. We may have to. We can maybe just. We'll see. We'll see. We will note them and we will redeem them. Don't worry.
Sure, you guys. It's up to you to take inventory. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Kula. Appreciate you being a big supporter and all that. Good to always see you in chat. It's cool to see people that I now know in person too. And I'm hoping Wednesday is kind of an extension of that. I might not have a face to some of your guys' names, but maybe after Wednesday I do. And then who knows? Maybe we do another live event, then another live event, and then maybe it becomes an annual thing. Maybe it becomes a biannual thing. Who knows? But yeah, it's cool how much this community has grown and how many different directions they've grown too, right? Because I mean, it started as a comment section, right? A comment section and the fan post section at Pride of Detroit. Then it grew into the podcast. Then it grew into live streaming. Then it grew into, whatever, Clubhouse, Spotify Live, Twitter Spaces,
Locker room.
Locker room.
It was locker room as well.
It was locker room where like I mean, each one of those is kind of like a step into like getting to know all of you guys more as much as it is as you guys getting to know us, right? It's you guys are in the chat. You're literally on the screen versus you're literally talking to us on the show. Now we're going to extend to a live show where you're literally there. We're going to be shaking your hands and hearing you laugh and hearing you cheer. Like it's cool to see this relationship between whatever content creator and audience, grow and kind of meld into a thing where it's like we're just sharing a space. It's not us to you. It's not a one-way direction thing. It's a collaboration. So I don't know if I have an overall point to that other than it's really freaking cool to see Pride of Detroit evolve, to see the community fortify and spread, and Pride of Detroit grow, and the people on our staff continuing to grow and evolve and get better and make Pride of Detroit better in ways that I can't on my own and Eric can't on his own. I'm finally starting to see Eric's vision of dominate.
Hey, that's what I want. I want everyone else behind us. That's it. Look, if we're not there, we're close to there.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm rambling. I know. I don't know what to do with myself at this point. We're getting towards the end here.
Let's give something else. Let's give another.
You want to give another thing away? All right. Also, really quick though, we got a couple more donations in there as well.
Nice.
$50 from Logan Carl, $5 from Justin Sane, and whatever that one is, too small for me to see. There we go. $19 from Simon. It says $19 for 19 total wins for the Lions season. Do the math there.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Okay. What do we want to give away now? Let me look at my Excel sheet and see what we have to give away. How about the 5 Aiden Hutchinson cards? A 5-pack.
A 5-pack?
A 5-pack of all different, like they're all different. And I believe they're all rookie cards. Yep.
Whoa.
Boom. 1. Pretty neat. 2. 3. 4. 5.
That one's slick.
They're not actually see-through, to be clear. This is just green, and it's messing with my green screen. All right. Let me change the keyword here. You have to be over on twitch.tv/Pride of Detroit to enter. All that it takes to enter is to type in the keyword, which I will be saying right almost nowish. You know what? Hold on. Sorry. I got distracted from something. Sorry. Okay. As a tribute to our good friend World of Isaac, who I know a lot of you, Andy, who I know a lot of you may know on a personal level. I know he's continually battling through some health issues of his own. The keyword, one of his favorite phrases in the world, F the Bears. Type in F the Bears in chat for a good friend Isaac, and you'll be entered. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me clear the old ones. All right. Not yet. All right, now. Now start typing F the Bears. If you wrote it before, type it in again. Isaac's, I've only met him once or twice, but really seems like a good dude. All the people that I know that know him well speak extremely highly of him, and yeah, I don't know. I think about him a lot, so I hope he's doing all right.
We met him at one of the food samplings.
Yep.
If you remember that, him and Sweta were there together.
As a reminder, you have to be over on twitch.tv/Pride of Detroit. No spaces when you type in F the Bears. Doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. It's not case sensitive. But the winner will get 5 Aiden Hutchinson rookie cards, all separate, all different, I should say. Now you guys are coming in here. 98 entries.
Dude, the viewer count continues to go up.
Oh, really?
And up and up. Yeah.
On Twitch?
Dude, yeah.
So we put in that last push. As a reminder, we are raising money for cancer here. You can hit !donate in either of the chats, YouTube or Twitch, or scan that QR code. We just crossed over $35,000 raised for the month. Our record for a year is $41,000. We have one more day of this charity, although you could theoretically donate at any point between now and Wednesday night. Wednesday night at 9 p.m. is when this whole thing's going to end. So we'd love to potentially get past that goal. There are still auction items available as well. !auction will get you a look in those auction items that are still available to win. Some really cool prizes, including a full-size Brian Branch helmet signed by Brian Branch, and it's the old. I just shouldn't call it old. It's the throwback.
Last year's model.
Last year's model. It was not throwback. Yeah, throwback.
The logo.
Yeah.
Old school logo.
It's honestly my favorite design of helmet maybe that they've ever done. So let me pull up the auction while we wait for everyone to get their entries in. F the Bears in chat and Twitch chat. 107 entries so far. I'm feeling lazy, so I'm just gonna turn around my laptop and show you. Oh, we actually got a new bid on the helmet. We're up to $2,100 on the Brian Branch helmet. There's also a Jim Harbaugh signed football that's available, and a 4-pack of Pride of Detroit cards signed by the staff, which you aren't going to be able to tell that is from now on. Anyways, it's super cool. !auction if you want a link to that to sign up and put in your bid. All those auctions will end on Wednesday night as well. So that's what we're looking to get to. In the meantime, before I hit draw on the Aiden Hutchinson rookie cards, a couple more donations coming in here. Sandbagger, $200, said Flat Earthers also believe in positional value for drafting. That's an incredible comment. Incredible comment. Even as someone who's mildly in the positional value, that's an incredible comment. Brian Palm, $100 donated to the Rogal Cancer Center, says, keep up the fantastic work. You guys produce incredible content and do a better job explaining the details than anyone else on the beat. Yeah, I will say I will own up to that for sure, because one, Eric is extremely detail oriented to the point where I have to be like, listen, you don't have to explain everything. But at the same time, I think we both have put a lot of value into the details of a lot of things, right? Where, the details of the rule book matter, the details of the salary cap matter. And we think it's important for fans to know some of the nuances to those things, even though it's complicated, even though maybe the casual fan doesn't care about some of that stuff. We do, because that's how you operate a football team, right? Like, you need to know the nuances of all of that. And quite honestly, it's all fascinating to both of us, I think, to go down that rabbit hole and realize sometimes how wide the knowledge gap is between us and them. And we try to do everything. When I say us and them, I mean us, the public, versus them, the people in the building, not us writers and them, general public. That's not what I was.
I don't think it came off that way.
Okay, I don't know. You gave me a look, and I'm like, did I just come off as pompous? Because I didn't mean to.
No.
McSpearmint, $150 donated to the Rogal Cancer Center. Says, thank you thank you to Pride Detroit team. I love being a member of such a great community with great people. Thank you, McSpearmint. Appreciate you. I know you've been around for a really long time in our live chats, so really appreciate it. 75 bits from Uncle T-Rev says, I want Gibbs on the whiteboard Monday writing, I will not post plays on social media, Bart Simpson style. That's funny.
I never even saw that picture, so
it's out there still.
Yeah, is it bad?
I don't know what it is, to be quite honest. I think maybe it's like names of protection. It's very strange. You might have a better idea of what it actually is than I do, because I don't know. All right, we got 111 entries. I think it's time to draw a winner of the 5 Aiden Hutchinson rookie cards, and that win. Oh, Dr. Dunlap got in there in the last second. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Akumizer, been a follower for 4 freaking years. Congratulations, you have won the 5 Aiden Hutchinson rookie cards. Make sure you type your name, type anything in the chat. You don't have to type your name in the chat, and I will send you a DM, a PM, a whisper, whatever we're calling it, and we'll send you some cards in the near future. Oh man, we went not way past, but we blew past 10 o'clock without me even noticing. There you are. Congratulations. Thank you for being a supporter. Subscriber too. You love to see that. Boop. Oops, congrats. Let me know where to send them. Boop. Oh, I'm going to send the 5 Aiden Hutchinson card so I remember what you won. All right, there we go. Okay. I think it's time to start closing things up, which is usually the part where I try to get into some like weird sappy speech, and I don't think I have it in me right now. I think we've already got
those today.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got the sappiness out of the way, I think, at this point. I'm trying. So I think I owe you 3 spins. We're pretty darn close to another
70,
one.
76. Away.
Yeah. Trying to think what else. Did I swear? I feel like I probably owe another swear or two. I'll make sure
I think
I'll donate on Wednesday. What?
I think people would have called you on it.
Yeah, probably. Where did we start today? Do you remember where we started? 23,000 maybe? I think it was about 23,000. So we've raised 12,000, basically almost 1,000 an hour, which is incredible.
Closer to 13.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have the speech in me tonight. So, I guess before I go, like let's just talk about what's ahead. So no games. I'm sorry, no stream tomorrow. If you missed, we did a midweek mailbag in the middle of the day, with Eric and I and Miko. I'll try to get that sent out to Pride of Detroit Direct subscribers tomorrow. It might appear on Monday. But because this is a shortened week and everything, and because we're doing the live show on Wednesday, we're not going to do a midweek mailbag. I don't think we're going to do a first bite. And we've already played the Packers, so it's not completely necessary. I will not be a part of the podcast after the game because I'm leaving town Friday morning, which is a huge mistake. But at the same time, I could use some time away from everything, and so it'll be nice to have a little bit of an extended weekend. But the big news, of course, is the live stream, the live show, I should say, on Wednesday. It's a special opportunity where this is a one in one situation. There's not been another SB Nation blog that has been afforded. I shouldn't say NFL blog that's had that opportunity. This is special that the SB Nation is trusting us to do it, and I would love to see it go off as great as possible. So if you're in driving distance, would love to see you there. Exclamation point live to get tickets. It's $15, and again, the proceeds go to the Rogel Cancer Center. So we'll add up all that money, add it to that total. We'll continue to raise money.
3,600.
It is now at 36 on the dot. We'll add up the total at the end of the month, probably a little bit after the end of the month. But it's going to be fun. I've already booked at least one guest that you're all going to be excited about. We'll do spins on the Wheel of Pain. I think I'm going to buy a physical wheel, so that'll be a little bit more fun. We'll talk to someone from the Rogel Cancer Center to just give you guys an idea of how your money is going to be used if you do donate. And like I said, we'll have a lot of fun. I'm going to hang around after the show to shake every single person's hand that wants to have their hand shaked. And we're just going to have a good night and talk a bunch of Lions football. So, oh, geez, I have an egg too. Dang it. All right, let me just write that down. I'm not doing it.
Dude, I did 3 times what I was supposed to. Well, over. So maybe you can not have to do that one. Whoever gave it to you, maybe we'll forgive you.
Maybe. The short answer is yes. This is going to be live streamed as well. At least the current plan is. Some of the stuff we're doing at this venue it's kind of first time, so there might be some bumps along the road, but we're going to try to live stream the whole 2-hour show on Twitch, on YouTube. I still have to kind of make arrangements and make sure all of my information is in the hands that need to be. But yeah, it's going to be a hopefully a really good production. And yeah, if you do go, you'll get to see me, you'll get to see Ryan, you'll get to see Eric, you'll get to see Chris, who's flying in for it. I know some of the other POD staff is going to be in the crowd as well, so you have a chance to meet some of them as well. And like I said, special guests, pretty much everything that I didn't give away today, I guess we're going to give away, which it's quite a bit. We've got a Lions jersey to give away, a Roomba to give away, a David Montgomery bobblehead to give away, and then, of course, the tickets to Lions-Packers on Thursday Night Football. 2 tickets are also going to be on the line there. Bob M. with the last donation of the night, presumably, $176 to get us to an even $36,000, although it's actually $36,100 because whatever, technicality. Says, awesome day. Thanks for all the content all the time. Thank you, Bob, for sticking with us as long as we were live. Thank you to everyone else here for sticking around as long as you did. If the chat wasn't active all night, if there weren't donations coming in, I don't think any of us would have made it. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong button. That's the one I was looking for. So yeah, appreciate everyone who's, if you didn't donate a single cent, the fact that you're here makes us more visible on Twitch, makes us more visible on YouTube, which means more eyes, which means more opportunities for other people to donate. So you guys are just as important as anyone that was donated tonight or any of the 30 past days. It's been an incredible journey, and we're not done yet. Crossing over 35,000. What does that get us? I feel like I should know this by now.
That's the JMO.
That's the JMO thing. I wouldn't even mention it. So now at some point over the next, I don't know, I'm going to eat a JMO smoothie, which is a McDouble or whatever, a McDonald's burger, a McFlurry, hot Cheetos, and Rotel dip, all blended together at some point. The live show is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We might run a little bit longer than that, but no, I'm not getting. I'm getting the sappiness is gone. Maybe I'll get sappy on Wednesday night. So, I don't know what else to say. I think it's time to just get out of here.
All
right.
Good job, man.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday night. All of you, everyone in chat has got to be there in the building. Exclamation point live. Come on, you can win Lions Packers tickets.
Packers tickets, yeah.
They're like $300 tickets. And it cost you $15 to get in the building. That's
resale.
That's a deal.
This is going to be insane.
Yeah. All right. I'll see Eric there for sure. Both that one and the one in chat. But until next time, guys, appreciate everything you guys did for us this weekend. And hey, your lines are